If you hold a gun, and I hold a gun, we can talk about the law. If you hold a knife, and I hold a knife, we can talk about rules. If you come empty-handed, and I come empty-handed, we can talk about reason. But if you have a gun, and I have nothing, what you hold isn't just a weapon, it's my life. That speech isn't from a philosophy textbook, it's from The Godfather, and it landed because every person watching already knew it was true. Law, rules, morality, they only hold meaning when they stand on equal ground. We tell ourselves the world runs on fairness, on merit. But every negotiation, every contract, every courtroom, the first question is never what's right. It's always, who has leverage? When money speaks, truth goes silent. And when power speaks, even money takes 3 steps back. 1513, Florence. Niccolò Machiavelli, exiled from power, writes a book that would be banned, burned, and quoted by every ruler since. He doesn't describe the world as it should be. He describes it as it is. His observation was simple. Power doesn't follow morality. Morality follows power. The Roman Senate wrote laws of citizenship, then suspended them whenever the Republic felt threatened. The British Empire championed civilized law abroad, while rewriting it in every colony to serve London. The pattern is always the same. Those who write the rules break them first. A century later, Thomas Hobbes went deeper. He argued we don't create rules because we believe in justice. We create rules because without them, life is, his exact words, solitary, poor, nasty, brutish, and short. Rules aren't born from virtue. They're born from fear. Machiavelli mapped how power operates. Hobbes explained why we tolerate it. But what does this look like right now, in your life today? You spend 3 months building an audience on a platform. One algorithm update. Your reach drops 80% overnight. You didn't break any rules. The rules changed. You weren't consulted. You weren't warned. Because you don't hold the gun. You're standing on the other side of the table. A small business follows every regulation to the letter. Down the road, a corporation with a lobbying budget helped write that regulation. The small business pays to comply. The corporation profits from compliance. Same rules, different game entirely. A billion-dollar company is fined $50 million. Their stock rises 3% the next day. The fine wasn't punishment, it was a licensing fee. When the cost of breaking the rules is lower than the profit, rules become suggestions. And suggestions are only for people without options. So the question isn't whether the game is fair. It never was. The question is, what do you do when you're the one standing on the wrong side of the table? Machiavelli's answer wasn't despair. It was preparation. You don't complain about the game. You study it. You learn who holds the gun. You understand why they hold it. And then you build your own leverage. Quietly, patiently, relentlessly. You create value that others need. You build alliances with people who share your position. You make yourself not just useful, but necessary. Because in a world of guns and knives, the most dangerous person isn't the one who is armed. It's the one who is indispensable. You don't beg for a seat at their table. You build your own. It might be smaller. It might take years. But every chair at that table is yours. And when you sit across from someone as an equal, that's when real conversation begins. Here's your reward for staying until the end. The Godfather told half the truth. Yes, power determines who speaks, but power isn't permanent. The person with nothing today can hold leverage tomorrow, not through violence, through value, through patience, through refusing to stay on the wrong side of the table. Equality isn't given. It's built, brick by brick, day by day. So make sure, when you finally speak, you have something real behind your words. The game is always being played. The only question is whether you're a player or a piece. If this changed how you see the game, subscribe to The Art of Trade-Offs for more. Drop a comment and tell me, which side of the table are you on? And share this with someone who needs to hear it. Every voice at the table matters, especially yours.